Welcome to spring another discussion thing, lookup method injection. Okay, from be a better techie. Okay, in the previous discussion we saw we are aware there is a problem with the scoped bean injection. Okay, scoped bean injection problem, right? Means when we are injecting different scopes like singleton into another singleton and non-singleton into singleton, here there may be data inconsistency issue will come. Okay, this we can achieve through different ways like bean aware interfaces and the lookup method injection. So in the previous session we completed the bean aware, one of the aware interface, that is bean factory aware interface. Similarly we are having application context aware interface, bean name aware interface. Okay, by using that interfaces we can get the factory reference of the any existing bean. Now in this session we'll see how the lookup method injection. Okay, but the other scoped things we won't get any issue. Means when a non-singleton injected into another non-singleton there won't be any problem, and the singleton injected into another non-singleton there is no problem. Only the issue will come in the second case only. Okay, fine. With this the previous example whatever we are having, I am continuing same thing. Just I will do the modification. Here we need to create one of the Maven project in the STS IDE with two packages like com dot lookup method injection dot beans and the test. Okay, and you need to create one of the common resource package. Inside that package create the application context dot xml. Of course here I am using 4.x specific dependencies. Okay, if you see the core and the context, right, these are 4.3.30. fine, this is not a problem. Yeah, now this is our example. As we discussed in the previous session, my bike is the target one. My bike is dependent on engine. So as the engine having multiple implementations, I need to go for the interface. Okay, this is the interface, simple interface. It is having a method start method, and I have two implementations. One is Suzuki and another one is Yamaha engine implementations are the examples. Just I am starting this one with the simple message system out.println and Yamaha engine with this simple message. Now when I am trying to drive the bike, that time I need the engine dependencies. So previously we are going with the bean factory aware, right? Now if we are going with this one, my bike is tightly coupled with the spring specific classes, so we need to remove this one. So when I remove this one, I need to remove that factory specific overridden method as well. Fine, I remove. Now I need the bean factory. How can I get bean factory? Now even in this case I no need any bean ID as well. Why? Because I will tell in a meanwhile. Now I need the engine specific object. How can we get? Just create a method. Okay, create a method with the iEngine as reference and call this method. Remove this bean factor defining and the getting bean things. Just we are calling this method. Okay, this also not required. Yeah, see previously we are asking the bean factory. Okay, we are asking the IOC container, give me the Suzuki IMPL or give me the Yamaha IMPL. For that I need the bean ID here. but now I don't need to ask any of the bean, so I don't need this property as well, this bean factory as well. I don't need this one. Yeah, see how simple is now my bike class. Now it is completely independent of the Spring specific classes. Okay, yes, if you see, this is my bike. I'm having some constructor, that's not a problem. Here is the my drive method, but for driving method I need the engine. Without engine I can't drive my bike, isn't it? So I am asking the lookup engine. So once I got the engine, just I am printing that engine, and then I am starting the method on the engine specific class. Okay, yeah. So if I perform now, let me run this one. This is the simple test class. Here just I am creating the bean factory and asking the bean factory by creating two objects. Of course we will get some issue. Yeah, bike defined in class path, lookup method. Could not resolve matching constructor. Yes. Now let me open my beans definition. So I am having two implementations for the engines. These are the two implementations, and I am having one bike. Okay, I don't have any constructor right now, so I am removing this constructor as well. Yeah. Now let me run this one. Of course, now also you won't get the desired output. Cannot invoke engine dot start because engine is null. What it is saying, if you go to bike, right, it is coming to drive method and it is trying to do the engine, but the engine is coming as null start method. Okay, how can we get achieve this one? There is a lookup method attribute is there for each specific bean. So this is the bike. I am performing the lookup method. What is the method? The method will be lookup engine, where we define this one, lookup engine. This is the lookup engine. And what is the return type of this lookup engine? The return type is one of the bean. Here I define the bean. As here I am referring the interface, so any of the implementation will be fine. Okay. Then this here I am asking Suzuki, right? So this is scope Suzuki. Now let me run the test class once. Unable to invoke or protected class loader definition protection unnamed. Okay, what is this? Bean creation exception, error creating bike. Insertion of bean failed. Nested exception is exception initializer error. Okay, at the time of creating bike there is issue. Of course, even here if we provide null also it will work, but what we need to do, we need to make this one as abstract because it is not returning anything, right? So just remove this one make this one as abstract. As my method is abstract, my class also abstract. So I don't need the constructor as well. Abstract engine. Yeah. Okay, here I removed the abstract and all. I made the class as it is, okay. And where is our test class? Yes, this is lookup method test, okay. I just renamed it, okay. That is not your problem. And now let me run this one. Means there is no change in the application context.xml, okay. Let me run this. Yeah, still there is issue. The issue means, if you see here, right, let me maximize this one. Yeah, there is some issue with the CG lib subclass creator. I'm not sure the reason, but what I see, there is some bean version specific issue. Some plugins we need to upgrade this one. Maybe CGI lib is not possible with the given dependencies. Okay, 4.3.30 I am getting this issue, so I am upgrading this to the 5.3.14. okay, these are the dependencies I am using. With these dependencies we are not facing any problem. Let me go here and execute this program. Yeah, if you see, now we are getting the desired output, and whatever the engine id is, right, engine id is also different. That is what we are expecting. The same thing came. Now what we did, we just removed the spring specific all interfaces, and this is my object creation, and this is drive class. I need the engine where from where we can get lookup engine. Of course here, by seeing the other developers, they may think that it is returning null, so it is not doing anything. There may be confusion, right? So to overcome that confusion, actually what it is happening, it will create, there is CGI libraries available. That libraries will generate the proxies for this bike class. So it will override this lookup engine method. That method will execute. How means through this bean factory. By seeing this lookup engine, it will return this type of object. So anyway, we got the desired output, but to make the things clear, instead of going this as a implemented one, you just go to the just abstract method. Okay. Okay, this is abstract, and my class also abstract. Now there is no problem, right? This is my bike class, and let me execute the same test class once. Run as Java application. Yeah, even now also I am getting different engines with the same singleton bike car. Where means first time I am creating the object for the bike. Okay, and then we can print it. Let me make the things clear. Yeah, Now second time I am asking the bean factory container give me the bike object. As it is singleton scope, bike is singleton scope by default, right? So it won't create another bike. But when I do the drive method, here drive method, it will do the lookup injection. What is this lookup injection? It will create the new object for my Suzuki, as the Suzuki is prototype scope. Okay, so I am getting the different engine ID. Yes, here different engine ID. Now let me just print this one. Not sure whether we can print it or not. Yeah, if you see, this is what happens behind. Actually here on bike we are not calling this method. The class will be, if you see the class name, right, bike $$ enhancer by spring cglib. The cglib proxies will be generated. How it will generated? By looking into this lookup method. This class is a normal, it's not a normal Java bean. It has to create some proxies, because by seeing this lookup method, and this is the method, it will return one of the bean defined in this IOC container. Okay, like that the flow will be executed and run as Java application. And anyway, we got the different engine IDs, and let me give the Yamaha, because this is the singleton scope. Anyway, in this case we won't get different engine IDs. My engine IDs will be same. See, yeah, thank you. With this the things are clear, and this is the project setup. Okay, one project with the packages beans and test. My beans contains engine and two implementations, and this is the bike is my target class. If you see, now my bike is very simple, nothing will be specific to the spring specific things, right? This is how the lookup method injection will be helpful and we can achieve in the spring. Okay, thank you. I'm stopping it.